Coggeshall Farm Museum. Explore the farm, enjoy the views of Narragansett Bay, and step into the past. This place is the original land of the Pokanoke tribe, the Indian tribe.
God save Congress! Company, present fire!
Start from the Lexington Minutemen as they fire their first volley. Let's see if they can get primed and loaded in that 15 seconds I talked about earlier.
Ma'am?
Look as they're moving through. The German troops are known for rather crisp drill, but there's another best way to walk on a decent ground for
Shoulder your
put your entire foot down as you're
fire.
walking. So the men are not actually pointing their toes to get that long foot. They're placing their entire finger
Company,
down.
make ready.
So that way, as they walk, if there's any uneven ground, any other rocks, they're less likely to trod fall.
Shoulder your firelocks. Company, to the right. Face. Front, march. Left. Wheel.
So let's give a round of applause for the Lexington Minutemen. Regiment of Infantry. We have seen the Lexington Minutemen. We have seen Two's Company, our host unit, the home unit, the people that we're rooting for. That the Mello Cup is named in the honor of the late Brian Mello.
Unit of this event. Two's Company.
And the presentation of the Mello Cup. Round of applause for Two's Company, everyone.
Don't forget to plug your cup.
We're not done yet. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for coming out and watching the drill competition. This is the first time doing this, a little bit of a
Yeah, it's been a long walk.
Worse than that is. Jesus. No coins, but I was just squirting them. I was like, that's not
You want to go to the other camp?
Jake blew up my well.
Yeah, that's the fun. That's right.
There is the tricycle barn inside the farm. Plenty of porta here.
speculation, but the best we can
So the square rectangular ones like I have.
Camp.
And there was also a bastion loop type lace. And there's also flower pot lace, which is like
There's not a camp here. Hi, good morning. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. Firstly, they actually sleep over here for 2 nights. Let's see. Oh, that is inside their tent. Oh, wow. There's all the wood fire. Thank you.
This is,
You played drum before? Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you so much.
You can get all those parts from Dixie Gumbo's. Yeah.
Well, you have a 9-year.
Thank you. It is like from Regiment 24. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Depending on what you're doing. But I also thought about
Yeah, we got bread and some cheese. Usually everyone brings a little hot dog.
woman and a lady is not the same thing. A woman, art, including art from the 18th century. Even then, they're making fun of women who pull their stays so tight they can't breathe. So the way that we put these on, and mine lace up in the back, but I set that lacing to stay constant. Here is where I'm going to get the adjustments.
Got a fine organdy on the bosom, and then again on the sleeve. In all areas of life for people to wear, but in the military and especially.
So the other thing I will say is because I made this gown for me several years ago, it's actually
and on the outside it's adorned with buttonholes on the pockets. Be microbial, so it's going to clean itself. Jaunty tilt, not only because it looks cool, but also.
I brought a bed gown with me, so this is kind of like an 18th century sweatshirt.
But if you find you are never going to be able because of your class decision, the head is mine.
Well, they're both under the table.
I'm taking the valise. If you can bring the table. Which truthfully would be a lot of
So, I don't know if you've decided
My alcohol?
I mean, it's what you want.
just take it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
No, it's the road is like, nope, they'll. Yeah,
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right, so your fire's still going. Mine is not going.
I kind of tried to like break mine up to save it, but
And New Hampshire. Awesome. Thank you so much.
you're welcome.
Get them going.
Well, that's
I'm making it back. Yeah. That one is.
read again for me?
I forget exactly how much.
Don't push me.
I know, but why?
The public and you would like to see the tactical demonstration, you need to move to the
Get up here with everyone else and then we'll do that.
Granny, come on.
I'll help you with your headphones.
Side of the battlefield before anyone gets shot. Yes. Like soon.
We were told to see the battle practice on the other side.
Stand up.
Oh, as a kid. Oh, like field trip in school. Yeah, yeah. Definitely have to get up there.
Coggeshall Farm! Now today you're going to see a program loosely recreating some moments of the Rhode Island campaign, which largely starts with the British occupation of Newport at the end of 1776 and ends with the evacuation of Newport in 1779. Now the program you're going to see today is a force of British soldiers that have been sent up to this neck of the woods from Newport. They have been here over the last few days. They have successfully made a raid upon the farms and villages in the area. They are now preparing to re-embark to return to Newport. Their goal is to return to their boats out in the water and hopefully do so unmolested. This force of soldiers, of course, will have their baggage with them, and not only their baggage, the followers of the army. These are the people, the support staff, often made up of the wives of soldiers, sometimes the children of soldiers, but other non-military personnel, wagoners, sutlers, people that sell to the army. Around this time in 1778, the British have been in Newport for well over a year. But something happens in May of 1778. Does anybody know what that is? Eventually, the British will abandon Newport, returning to New York City and leaving Newport to the French, where they will be for much of the conflict. The British will not send out their entire force. They will not leave their bags. They will not leave the followers of the army unattended. continues on towards the boats. That is the... Now I'm going to let some of the battle play out. I'm not going to try to talk over it as it goes on. But as it goes on, I will allow, if anyone wants to ask any questions, I will be very happy to answer those questions.
Step to the right. Oblique.
So in this case, it's probably militia. A lot of these colonies, a lot of these states at this point have a fair amount of militia. As the war goes...
What are they doing? They're shooting. Oh, they're shooting. They're shooting.
Quick! Mark!
Looking for the Americans.
Step.
Look, why are the Americans?
Step.
Lieutenant, get fire!
Halt! Right about. Race. Step. Kneel.
On our rear,
Spring up.
spring up.
Right about. Face. Right wheel.
Pull your men back.
Pour into the fire.
Lieutenant, get those down. Get fire.
Some of the regiments you see out here on the field, we're talking about reenactors who sometimes do different impressions. They're also different situations that these regiments face. Trying to maintain a military appearance.
They are soldiers.
Right wheel. Facing on towards
Oh, they're getting very close. The British going to the ship.
Mr. Solander! Come around! Now! Move over! I need support, sir! I need support! Dude, to the right, wheel! Right wheel!
Looks like he's down.
Right wheel! March! Together! Come on, the lads! Together now! Oh! Push them! Push them! Push them!
Pushing him to the wall.
having taken a handful of the officers, but getting their followers and getting their force off. a lot of it America, so there is good logic. Questions, please feel free to talk to any of the officers and soldiers here, and very important this wonderful site. Please do consider making donations to the site, checking out the ground, and talking to anyone else here. Thank you so much for coming out. And there will be a 3 o'clock musket demo by the American camp.
Everyone is a little bit different than what we usually do. We usually show that piece of the story is that refugees and civilians would be moving with an army.
A bit of spark still in the bottom. Imagine they're loading 4 times a minute.
Yeah, wow, 4 times a minute.
Yeah.
I asked you if you were alright while I was running over you.
All right, good. Let's remove you.
Can,
Dress down. And we'll
can we cross?
Yes.
Oh, come on, we can cross.
Just let's not put the sponge on the ground. Yeah, go for it. We'll wrap that up before I gotta throw away. By the right face. Dismiss. Huzzah! They're over there, but that's their thing. I think.
American soldier.
I guess we decided to take the games.
Smoky. That's where they're sleeping.
Pretty sure where they are. I think they're. Yep. Need good history teacher.
Gosh, the bar rock. Thank you for the performance. That is awesome.
These things called port fires, which are basically big road fires, and they would take that and then light that off.
Conversation online, it got a little heated, and I said, look, man, I'm not trying to argue with you.
Well, certainly.
Fire. And you were doing this before. Have a little bit of a sway stance because of the weight of the.
My great grandmother had a house, not much different than this, that had a lot of original furniture. Nowadays they're not nice. They were broke underneath, so you thought sleeping on the down bed was going to be fun. Yeah. But it actually hurt for you. That was not the most comfortable thing. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, I'm sure back in the day that was probably extravagant to at least have some comfort like that. The ropes probably weren't over the floor. Yeah, so here, so it is pretty much still working as a house.
Do you know when what year this was built?
I believe this was 1751. So yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's pretty.
The sills are actually higher than I thought they were gonna be.
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you go in some old house and then everything is cramped and you
I
feel
think-
like it hits
I
something.
think a lot of it was for heat, because the heat rises and all your heat's coming from the fireplace. So they made them a little bit taller. Again, I spent more time in my great grandmother's house, so stuff in there just
Yeah.
to keep it away from the rodents.
Now that we have that explanation, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh, that's the bonnet for here. And more fireplace. Let's see this one. Oh, so this one is this room. Robbie's playroom. Look at the chase here. This place close the window so you get enough light.
Living here.
Wow, this room is actually cozy. A lot of window, a lot of lights, and for summer, it looks like pretty cool.
And we looked into.
Melody Roddy is at Coggeshall Farm Museum in Bristol, Rhode Island. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.